It was one of the best experiences I've ever had.
It was life-changing, it was hard, it was humbling, crazy, it was breathtaking, it was very rewarding.
Prepare yourself.
Beyond the roads, beyond the sea, beyond Malibu is waiting.
It was the most beautiful thing I have ever seen.
Coming through the water, really taken away by the views, waterfalls, big mountains.
It's pretty exciting going into the unexpected.
Beyond Malibu is going beyond what we know is possible.
It's completely in the middle of nowhere.
I am pretty nervous. I've never done anything like this before.
Definitely scary, but also it's really exciting.
We've never seen country and mountains that look like this. We're excited, but pretty nervous, to be honest. We're just trusting together we can do it.
It was nice to just be greeted with a lot of energy and a lot of excitement.
People high-fiving and smiles everywhere.
1, 2, 3. My guides were amazing.
You could tell that they had put their own personal time with the Lord into preparing this content.
Psalm 55:22 says, "Cast your burden on the Lord and he will sustain you."
They were vulnerable themselves, and so once we saw how vulnerable they were, it made us be willing to open up.
It's going beyond the normal walls in your relationships into new frontiers.
I've been friends with these guys for a really long time, but I've never felt closer with them than I did on this trip.
I learned things about guys that I'd been hanging out with for 4 years that I never knew.
We can talk about anything from relationships to God to just singing songs.
Beyond did a very good job of being able to realize you need community. You need that hand to help you over the log or get up the cliff.
I was like, oh, I actually do need help.
Working together, being in rhythm, going back and forth with the paddles. It really takes a lot of communication.
The waterfall was unreal. We stood behind the waterfall against the wall, and it was just a surreal feeling of this is so much bigger than me.
It's going beyond your expectations.
When we broke out of the tree line into the alpine, spirits just went through the roof and they just kept looking around.
God's creation was absolutely stunning. It's hard to describe. You gotta see it for yourself to understand what I'm talking about.
The glacier was pretty intimidating, but snow school did help us gain confidence before we actually hit the summit.
We learned so many different things on so many levels. It just took all the fear out of it.
Get a flat foot on that granite.
It was really cool for them to realize what really counts, what really matters.
It really helped me become closer to Christ and understand Him better on a personal level.
God is in everything, and they got closer to Him this week, away from the noise back home.
I love what God does up here.
Walls were broken down, and we come back on fire for the Lord.
Take that leap of faith and go for it.
Do it. It is worth it.
It's all worth it, completely, 100%.
When you're asking for life-changing experience, you get beyond Malibu.